good morning. As I wandered through the streets of Zurich, I often took note of a meticulous writer who resided in a quiet corner of the city in a small study that was his sanctuary. His name was Emil Müller, a man of routine whose life was intricately structured by daily rituals. He worked in the mornings, took walks at noon, and spent his evenings in the same cafes with the same people. His world was confined within a predictable grid of habits and routines. Emil was known for his books, which, though well-written, were trapped in a monotonous style and recurring themes. His readers enjoyed his works, yet they lacked the vibrant originality and true depth that his earlier writings once possessed. One evening, while contemplating the nature of human habits, it struck me that Emil was living not only within his habitual life, but also expressing that same routine in his writing. He was ensnared in an endless cycle of predictability, which kept him in a state of creative stagnation. One day, as Emil sat at his desk once again, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the soft hum of the radio in the background, his gaze fell upon an old, yellowed photograph on the wall. It was a picture of him from years past, taken in a distant land he could barely remember. A thought flickered in his mind, a thought of adventure and change that he had long suppressed. In that moment, Emil realized that his life and writing were too deeply controlled by habits that kept him in a state of mediocrity. Moved by this realization, Emil decided to break free from his routine. He began questioning his daily habits and sought new, unconventional activities. Instead of his usual strolls through familiar Zurich streets, he ventured into the untamed forests and the nearby mountains. The sound of unspoiled nature and the sight of expansive horizons offered him a fresh perspective. Emil also started meeting new people, travelers, artists, philosophers, and engaging in deep conversations with them. He visited markets, immersing himself in conversations with foreign vendors and absorbing the vibrant atmosphere. These encounters acted like a gust of fresh wind, invigorating his creative spirit. The colors, smells, and stories of the people he met opened new dimensions of creativity for him. Especially notable was Emil's decision to change his approach to writing. Instead of confining himself to his familiar study, he sought out unusual places to write: an old boathouse by the lake, a bustling cafe in the heart of the city, and even a secluded campsite in the mountains. The new environments and unfamiliar stimuli brought forth new ideas and styles in his work. His stories, now infused with the unpredictability of life, captivated his readers with their newfound depth and vibrancy. Through this radical change, Emil shattered the power of habit and discovered a new source of inspiration. His books, now reflecting a rich array of experiences and perspectives, were celebrated by critics and readers alike. Emil had realized that true creativity did not reside in the safety of routine, but in the courage to abandon familiar paths and explore the unknown. Consider your own daily habits. Are there areas in your life where you feel trapped by routine? Today, take a bold step and make a significant change. Whether it's visiting a new place, trying out a new hobby, or simply adopting a new perspective, break free from the chains of habit and discover new ways to ignite your own creativity and inspiration.